everyone, it's Michael with Dream Vacations, and we're here on board the Celebrity Ascent. And let me give you a little tour of my crib, aka my stateroom, which is an infinite veranda on the Celebrity Ascent. Let's check it out. Here we are inside the infinite veranda on board the Celebrity Ascent, and right now we have the blinds closed, but let's check out this view. So let's see what we got here. We're gonna open up the blinds. As you can see, we have a single bed, turns into a European king size bed with a nice little day sofa area there, desk. But one of the cool features of this room is you can either have an extended balcony where you're extending your stateroom, or you can have an outside balcony, and these lovely French doors, they can open and close to create that indoor-outdoor experience. But I do like that it gives a little extra square footage of the room. But check out this view. This view is amazing as we're currently sailing in the Caribbean. It looks like you're right on the water. And another cool feature is the window can actually open or close. So like I said, a cool feature of this is that your window can open, but one of the slight little setbacks is you have to actually stand and hold down the button for it to move, to give you a little fresh air. However, if you only want to have the window open partly, you just let go, window stops, and you can get a little bit of fresh air in the room without actually having that huge, windblown effect if it's windy outside and such. But you can open it all the way if you'd like, just by continuing to open it all the way down and hang out. We're on deck 7, so we're about 2 decks above the lifeboats. So look out this view. Got a nice little sunset going on here in the distance. Nice ocean breeze. And then if we look back into the stateroom, you can see how much room you actually have. It really does make the stateroom feel a lot larger than it a regular stateroom would be. So a couple things hidden in the room. You do have a mini bar, which is in this little white cabinet here that opens up. There is a charge for the mini bar, so keep in mind, if you use anything in it, you will be charged for it. Also, you need a place to plug in your devices. This is what we call the box. So inside they have 2 plugs and 2 USBs. You can also use a European plug if you choose to, a converter. And then over by the bed, there is a plug next to the bed, as well as 2 USB outlets, so you can plug in your phone. Unfortunately, they're only on one side of the bed though, so both sides of the bed do not have plugs, just the one side does. All right, so storage space. So in addition to having a closet, which we'll show in a minute, you do have some other little cabinet space as well above the artwork here, the little sculpture. There's some side pockets, and then this bottom part opens up as well, giving you a little bit of space there. And then you have, of course, your closet next to the bed, and it does have a full-length mirror. So if you wanted to, get ready for dinner, check out, you do have the full size mirror as well. Get ready for chic night. All right, let's talk about the bathroom. So we do have a little bit larger than normal bathroom here on the Celebrity Ascent, which is great, ample storage. What's really cool is there is a nightlight underneath the sink in the vanity area here. So at night, when you're getting up in the middle of the night and the lights are off in the bathroom, there is a low nightlight on the floor area that does illuminate for you. And then you have this lovely shower here. The shower is amazing. Shower head is great. Unfortunately, it's not a rainforest type shower with the overhead, but it does do the job. So as I mentioned before, you can close the French doors to create a smaller stateroom experience. Separate that balcony area from the room itself if you wanted to have the window down of the balcony to bring in some fresh air and sit out on the balcony, but you want to keep the room cool with the AC. You can do that by closing the French doors in the room, and it's easy to open as well. So you just push on them, they push outward to open up and fold, and then you have your balcony space again. So both do open, so you can have that view, an unobstructed view. So finally, we have in the room is the temperature control, which is digital. It's also touch screen. You can control the lights from here. You can control closing the blinds. A really neat feature is when it's time to go to bed, you can just hit sleep and it will shut off all the lights with the exception of the lamps on the side of the bed to make it dark and put the shade down. And it doesn't do it right away, so it does give you probably about a minute or so to get to the bed or get to another part of the stateroom or the cabin where you're not in complete darkness once you hit that light. But unfortunately, you do have to do it from this panel. That's the one drawback. There's not an iPad or controls elsewhere that will fully shut off the room. All right, everyone, well, that's my crib, that's my room, the infinite veranda here on the Celebrity Ascent. But yeah, it's time for you to go. I need a little relaxation on my cruise, so bye.